Hello and thank you for joining me on this introductory video of Call Monitor for Act by DesignR1. I'd like to introduce you to our new product which connects your Act system database with your VoIP, your existing VoIP system. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. As you can see, my Act record of choice right now is Kevin Smith. And if you'll notice, next to the phone fields, there is a little call button. This gets attached to any phone field that you have and that you add in the future. You'll get these call buttons to go along with it. So, let's go ahead and call Kevin at his number. Once we hit the call button, you'll notice that a screen will pop up over here. And while your call is connecting, you'll get this guy here that gives you the opportunity to put your type. Obviously, your drop-down list has any of the options that are available in Act, as well as the results. You can, it comes already time and date stamped with a duration. All of this is editable so that you can make it correct to the information that pertains to the specific history. Links to the record that's in Act or that you called from. You can link to more if you'd like, simply by going here, typing in a name, choosing who you want to link it to, and then it'll save a history to both of those. Uh, if you put in a name by accident, you can always go to link to, choose the one you want to get rid of, and you can unlink. You'll also notice that the show and act button here and here will both take you to the link records in the list. If there's only one, it'll take you straight through the contact. If there's two, it'll actually pull up a list view. And now we have a list view for both of those. Alright, so you also have an option to link to open ops in selected contacts. You have an option to link to the company as well. You can link to both if you choose. Your regarding will pull from your list of regardings that you already have, or obviously you can type that in yourself, as well as a history. You type in your history, it'll save it as the history, so you'll have your regarding and the actual history. Another great thing is, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and give it a details for the history. Oops. Alright, so checking on the deal. And now, so if you have another meeting set up, whether it be a phone call, whether it be an appointment, you can hit follow up here. This all comes live. You can set a date if you want it to just put the information that you have here, or you can go into here and actually edit it. So we can go ahead and set it for the 23rd if we want. You can edit all this, you can edit all this, and if you notice, it actually pulls the information from your regarding and your notes over here for you. You can choose to whether it's timeless or timed. Duration, what you assume is going to be the duration. Obviously 15 minutes is the standard. So let's go ahead and hit OK. And now, if we're all happy with everything, all the information that's in here, we go ahead and hit OK. And if we go see Kevin Smith, we look on his history and look at that. Checking on the deal, there's our history, 3:40 p.m. Today. If we go to activities, you see 10:23, Kevin Smith, check in. And that's associated with me. Okay? So, that's the gist of what happens when you get a phone call. Now, if you want to call out, basically the same thing happens. Let's go ahead and give a call to my record. So there you go. We're calling out. Or no, sorry, we're receiving a call. And now, if you notice, all these buttons have been highlighted. You have answer call, reject call, send a voicemail. Reject call actually obviously rejects a call, send a voicemail, sends a voicemail. Answer call will answer the call for you, which then turns this button into a hang up button. So you never actually have to leave what you're doing to use Call Monitor and to keep histories and set up appointments. It's actually very nice because it doesn't interrupt what you're doing. And if you notice, we're still on Kevin Smith's record. So we were in here, we were doing what's going on, and we receive a phone call. We get a nice little notification here saying who it is, and we can work on any of that without actually leaving this. So if you're in the middle of an opportunity, you're setting up a quote for somebody, you don't get interrupted. Okay, so let's go ahead and hang up here. Call Monitor also is very nice because it doesn't necessarily have to be just for calls. So let's go ahead and hit OK on here. No big deal there. If you are just in the middle of something and you send an email or you set up an appointment or any of that, it's also nice because you can go in here, go to Call Monitor, and you can manually record a call. Now, a call isn't necessarily always just a call because you can change it to whatever you want. So we had a history of a meeting. Meeting was held. Let's go ahead and link that with Kevin Smith. All right. Regarding contract negotiations. And let's go ahead and dump this because that's not all that important. And then he was very receptive. All right, and then we hit OK. Of course, you can always set up a follow-up if you choose. Hit OK. Go back to Kevin Smith's histories. Let's do a little refresh action, and there it is. So just to give you an idea of how powerful this little tool is and how nice it can be, that gives you a quick little rundown and shows you how Call Monitor definitely can help you in your day-to-day in recording all of that information. It can definitely help you in not having to interrupt what you're doing, and we think it's going to be the new choice for your connection from Act to VoIP. Currently, right now, it supports BroadSoft systems. We are in the process of looking into other systems such as Skype and other asterisk options. Please stay tuned for any of those going forward. But I, again, want to thank you for joining, and you are welcome to contact us here at DesignR1 at 877-755-9029 with any questions you might have, and we'd be happy to help you out. All right. Thanks again, guys. Bye.